Aggies marching proud, oh, they took the crown. Texans lit the field, tore the whole place down. Rockets in the sky, they shot to the moon. Winning streaks like this don't end too soon. We're feeling good, real good, oh, can't you see? Like a brass band swinging in harmony. 3, 4, 3, baby, we're on a roll. Victory's the rhythm deep in our soul. Maroons on fire, they're breaking the chain.
Can't get enough of this.
No, me neither. Welcome to the episode 15 of the GameDayChug podcast.
This is actually a new venture. This is just interpretive dance to AI music.
Yeah.
First episode of that.
Yeah.
We're just going to keep going. So,
Yep. Enjoy. Hit that like and subscribe button.
I didn't know it kept going. This is as far as I ever made it.
What a banger. AI band is quickly becoming one of my favorite bands.
You know,
They
you
can
just
play it
gotta-
all.
You got to feed it the right stuff. You got to feed it the right stuff, and it'll do what you want. Hey, if you've made it 2 minutes into this podcast, you must like us enough to subscribe. And you may think that you're subscribed. You may think that you're subscribed, and you might not be. There's a little button somewhere in here, somewhere in this range. You're going to want to press that. It says subscribe. You're going to want to press that one. Okay? That's it. And like it. You know, you could always like it.
And tell your friends. Don't forget to tell your friends.
Tell your friends. Tell your friends. You know, there's a couple people who are frequent commenters.
Mhm. We have a few fans out there.
I know the Ice Boy in particular. He's a commenter. Probably would have preferred things turned out a little different for the maroon and white. We will. We'll get there. We'll get there. I'm sure he's probably a Mavs fan too, and so he's in dire straits. But
yeah, well,
no feeling sorry for them. We have a very good basketball team to talk about.
well, we have a great weekend to talk about. But yeah, we'll start with the Rockets. I mean, thank God we got Kevin Durant, right? That's a game Sunday night against Orlando Magic. I tuned in late in the fourth quarter. We were down and chipped away, and man, he hit clutch shot after clutch shot, and that's a game we lose last year. That's a game we lose.
Who takes the shot last year?
Well, it's by committee, but probably Jalen Green.
Right.
And, you know, I mean, I love Jalen. I think he's got all the potential in the world, but this team is ready to win now. And, man, they're winning a lot now.
I mean, it's like if you have a, you know, make it or your life is over, choose one person on the planet. He's probably a top 3 person to pick.
Kevin Durant.
You know,
he had that one move where he crossed right and then he crossed back left and bucket from the 3.
I saw a video of one of the guys on the Magic bench whenever Durant sunk one, and the guy on the bench is watching the shot and he goes, like, that boy cold. That boy cold.
There's nothing you can do, but they almost. And I texted the group. I said they just colossally. They just had a colossal fuck up there in the last second. Like there was 1 second left on the clock, and 5.
They got to shoot free throws, right? And then
So Şengün was inbounding the ball at half court, and Durant slipped, but he got a hand on it. And so the ball went into the backcourt, and some Orlando guy got it and dunked it. They went up by 2, but Şengün fouled him, and then the guy missed the free throw. Jabari got the rebound, timeout, maybe like 1.5 seconds left, and that's when Amen Thompson inbounded the ball to Şengün, and the next play, and Şengün was right there underneath the basket, boom, at the buzzer, overtime, and then we just took
And
it
we
over.
pulled away in overtime.
Yeah, I mean it's just an old school style of basketball that we just love.
Works.
Yeah, you got the big guy. You got the big guy down low who can go get a bucket, and then you got the wing that can go get a bucket, and then you just got the best role players around them.
I saw something, I guess it was today, and it was just a comparison of Jokic and Şengün at this point in his career. So in year 5, I think it is. And Şengün has the same numbers or better numbers in all the categories that makes Jokic special.
I believe it. But they play differently. I mean, you would like to see Şengün more of a dominant force. You would like to see him have the outside shot that
it's coming.
Jokic has.
He's certainly taken more of them. He's
making more. But Şengün's game is just, it's all finesse. You know, he had a behind the back pass to Steven Adams in overtime in the paint. Like he got the offensive rebound,
tight corridor,
boom, and it just fell in Şengün's or Steven Adams' hands, and Steven Adams went, "Ooh,
oh, all right, I'll put that one up." Yeah, there you go.
All right, yeah, that's my bucket.
That'll work. That's easy pickings.
I'll get that one.
Shout out my one of my best buddies, Andrew. He's actually in New Zealand currently, so it's probably like Wednesday at noon or something right now. I have no idea. I know that when he flies back, that he actually gets back a couple hours before he left, if that makes sense. Like it's like a 16-hour flight or something like that.
So he's going,
but the time change. He's going back in time. Yes.
That's
back
why.
To the future.
How long is he there for?
Like over a week. He left on Wednesday of last week. He comes back on Friday or something like that. Point being, he left on Wednesday and he left like Wednesday 10 p.m. or something like that and landed Friday at noon or something. Like time travels. The world is crazy.
So
it's a long way around.
Did he go forward in time or did he went back in time?
On the way there, forward. On the way back. Look, you're talking to the wrong guy. You're talking to the wrong guy.
How it takes a week.
It takes a week
to get to New Zealand and back.
Apparently, it was a direct flight from Houston.
That's why.
Didn't know that was even possible. I thought that they were just going to LAX and then going like they always do. But anyway.
Also, back to the Rockets. Reed Shepherd, your guy, Cocaine Curry. He's been on a tear.
Could have used a rocket to get to New Zealand.
Yeah. But man.
Oh, your shooting percentage prediction is looking pretty good. Yeah.
Pretty good. Yeah.
He's like 6 or 7 points above
his last. I'm telling you, by the end of the season, if we keep playing the way we're playing, I don't see them making a lineup, like a starting lineup change. But if he keeps playing the way he's playing, and they do have a little hiccup midway in February, we'll say, I can see him being inserted in the starting lineup post show.
I always find it astounding when guys of his size are elite defenders.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a crazy good defender. And he doesn't get fouls for it. He's just a good defender.
He plays the passing lane so well.
He's a pickpocket.
Durant loves him. Durant's hyping him up all the time.
It's a good little squad we've got.
What a great team.
There was a prompt. I was there. I was on the Twitter machine as one is. Oh, he's got a picture. Oh my. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I was on the Twitter machine and I saw somebody asked for a nickname for the Şengün and Durant duo.
Oh, I saw that too. I couldn't
I
even think of anything.
I submitted Turkish Royal. Okay, because Durant's basically basketball royalty,
Yeah. And
and
then
you got a Turkish,
that's pretty
and you
good.
got a Turkish.
That's
So
pretty good.
or
That's
Turkish
pretty good.
delight.
And they're lighting it up all day or day.
I find it kind of crazy that Durant is like very open that he burns. Like
Yeah.
he was talking to Letterman or whatever, and he was like, "I'm high right now." Letterman's like, "Are you serious?" He's like, "Yeah, every second."
When I'm not on the court, I'm high.
Not me, man. Oof. I'd be thinking. I'm to the point now. I think about my heart rate. I think about breathing. I think about like
Life.
too much self-regulation to dabble.
Yeah.
So
Life, kids, wife.
yeah,
The
it's
whole
too
nine
much.
yards. The whole 9 yards.
Too much. This works in a different direction.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is
It
better.
does the
This is
trick.
better for me. This is very very good to me.
It does the trick.
Man, I have to just I have to say I watched back last week's episode and the way that you talked about beer so lovingly, so inspired.
I drank a lot of it that night. And for our audience that did tune in and made comments to my co-host here of he was sauced. Yes, I was. I was very sauced. I went to Worst Fest. I drank a whole one of these, all 64 ounces it holds, plus a stein, and then plus a pint. So I don't know what's in a actually.
We're lucky we got to. We're lucky we had you.
A stein is a half liter. I don't know
It's
how many.
probably 32 ounce.
Yeah, so 32 ounces here, 64 ounces there. A pint is 8 ounces.
Nope, nope,
No,
nope.
12. Is it 12?
Pint to 16.
A pint is 16? It
That's
wasn't
right.
a 6. It wasn't a 6. It was a cup. So it was probably 8 ounces. So
It's a
8.
lot of beer. Anyway, I just wanted to commend you for the way that you talked about beer last week. It was like an old friend.
Beer is near and dear to my heart.
Beer's near and dear. New AI song going on the list.
Beer is near and dear. Make it a
Beer.
country song.
Oh yeah. Deep voice. Like
Toby Keith.
would you go with me? That one.
Yeah.
Who's that guy? Beer
Josh.
is near.
But I think it's got to be like a Toby Keith song.
Yeah, I hate to disappoint the people. It's not a Toby Keith flight fight today. We'll get to that.
We'll get to that one
We
day.
have something that's like, how have you made it 14 minutes without talking about the Aggies? Because
Talk about that comeback. Talk about that comeback, my man.
well, you informed me just now that before we started that by the time you started watching, the rally was afoot.
Yeah.
So
Well, they didn't. I started the rally. I tuned in and click, boom, touchdown, 30-10. So
great.
I am the.
I
good
appreciate
luck charm.
you.
I am the good luck charm. I will take that honor. I will take that badge, and I will wear it, and I will root.
I have
probably will watch next weekend, but
I have a buddy, boots on the ground, last week, or for this game in particular. He was outside of the stadium. We'll call him Mr. C.
Mr. C.
Or Mr. Callaway. He's a golfer.
Mr.
Anyway,
Callaway.
Mr. Callaway, he was at the tailgate, and I asked him. I was like, "Did you see people leaving? You know, I needed to know if people were leaving at halftime." He
There's
said,
no
"Really? Really? No, I didn't see a lot of people leaving." He was like, what did happen is that they had 2 people who went in, and it was their first Aggie game. And at halftime, he told them, "Get out of the stadium and never come back. Leave now and never come back.
Get out.
It's you. You did that." And I commend him for saying that. The superstition is strong. And I didn't move after the half started and things started cooking. I wasn't moving around. I was locked in. First half, you played it about as bad as you can play it. I'm going to give South Carolina some credit because while their record is bad and everything about their program is fading, they were a top 20 team preseason, so they had high hopes. They have the athletes. I'm not going to sit here and say that it's an SEC schedule, so everybody you play has the ability to beat you, and it's not. It's really not that way.
Yeah.
You played as bad as you could.
Yeah.
You gave the ball away.
That coach walked into the locker room at halftime like you had just won a bowl game. Like
In the first quarter, they came to him on the sideline afterwards and they said, like, what do you think about your start? It's obviously a really good start. And he said, last year we had this team beat by 24, so we weren't thinking anything that this wasn't possible.
yeah.
And so, I mean, yeah, they had us pretty well whooped again.
The cock got cocky. You can't have a cocky cock.
And you know what? You know what stops that? A cop.
Cop. Yeah. Yeah.
There was a nice little shoulder check in the tunnel there. I'm sure the cop was an Aggie fan and butthurt at the same time. He did the team a little bit of a favor. I think that we committed a little bit of a cardinal sin because I don't believe that we even said South Carolina last week. I don't even think that we mentioned it as like a speed bump or anything to the sort.
No.
Which that means I got outside of my zone. We hit 9-0, which is better than 8-4, and I let loose of the reins. And I said it's party time. So my fault.
Yeah.
My fault.
Yeah.
Okay.
You take ownership of that one.
I'm pulling a Belichick. We're on to Samford.
Yeah.
Okay. The game after that, I don't even know who we play after that.
You can't take Stanford lightly.
I don't know who we play after that.
Doesn't matter.
We're on to Samford, right?
Yeah.
But basically, the season hung in the balance at halftime. You're down 27, and it took being perfect, I would say, but at the same time, it was 4 drives. It was a drive, a stop, a drive, a stop, a drive, a stop, and a drive, and it was over. I mean, there were 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter whenever we had the lead.
Yeah,
and the score stayed there.
It was one of the largest and quickest comebacks I've ever seen in my life. Just and like it was all the third quarter.
Yeah, I mean 21 in the third, and you cap it at the beginning of the fourth.
Yeah.
So there's nothing wrong with that, man. I'm glad we got out of it. It showed a little bit of.
I would have loved to be
gumption.
a fly on the wall in the Aggie locker room.
The video is going to come out. The Pulse, 12th Man Productions does the videos every week, and they will have a halftime video of some of the speech. But for now, we're on to Samford. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy to escape. I'm glad it doesn't do anything to your record. We're not playing for style points. We play for the numbers in the columns. Okay.
Yeah.
We got a 10 over here and a 0 right here.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
So I will drink to them.
Yeah.
I will drink to them.
Good win, Aggies. Good win. As far as that state trooper goes, I don't think he'll be back in Kyle Field anytime soon.
Might be resorted to Highway 6.
Yeah.
He might be on Highway 6.
He's on road patrol now. Moral of the story, folks: don't get cocky.
Second moral of the story: like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Follow.
If you're with us at the 20-minute mark, you made it 10 times as long as the song was.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congrats. But that was that Aggie moment had me thinking about what your favorite sports moments are in your lifetime that you have witnessed. Not
That was
in
that's the stipulation that I really like about this. That's going to
Yeah.
be today's flight fight is sports moments, quote unquote. But these are with your own two peepers. These aren't
in your lifetime that you have watched either on TV or in person.
Yes. I'm very excited. You have
Me
the first
too.
pick,
Me
and I
too.
know what it is.
Yeah.
So go ahead and rip that Band-Aid for me.
All right. Well, we were all there. Game 6, October 19th.
It's about 50 pounds lighter, I imagine.
For both of us, 2019, at the old Minute Maid Park. ALCS versus the Yankees. Top of the ninth. Bottom of the ninth.
Bottom of the ninth.
Bottom of the ninth. Jose
Chapman.
Altuve versus Chapman. And he just sends the Astros to the World Series.
Yeah. And don't take off my jersey, right?
Don't take it off. Don't take it off. I just got a tattoo.
I got a tattoo. I don't need you to see it. Yeah. And that's exactly what happened, and nothing else happened. There's no buzzers.
No, nothing.
Idiots.
Yeah.
Idiots.
And don't come in here and comment that we were the only ones cheating.
Yeah, I didn't have an Apple Watch getting it fed directly, and
yeah,
it was on a damn trash can. Okay, and that wasn't even in the playoffs. If someone send me a video with the bangs in the playoffs. First off,
yeah.
If you can hear a trash can banging in a stadium of 50,000, loud, packed, dude, let me see it.
In the World Series or the ALCS, I want to see the video.
And especially Altuve, because Altuve is Batman. Altuve took the slings and arrows for the whole city, for the whole team, about every allegation, and he said, if any of us did it, we all did it. And so you can blame me, and he didn't use it at all.
No. And
he got mad at them for doing it.
Yeah, and before we move on to your top sports moment, I would just like to say, fuck you, Mike Fiers. Fuck you. You little rat bitch. You little rat bitch.
That's it. Okay. In the thumbnail, I'm gonna have him, the one with the mustache that does this thing.
Stupid ass mustache. You rat bitch.
Rat bitch. Rat bitch. Because you're a rat. Snitches get stitches. When did that stop? This is baseball.
Yeah.
This is baseball.
You've been trying to cheat since the beginning of time. This is baseball. That's what the game is all about.
Trying.
It's in every sport. You're trying to get a competitive advantage. If you can baseball specifically, you've been trying to steal the team's signs from literally the beginning.
Yes.
So, you know what? You know how you don't steal signs? You cover up your signs. You do a better job at hiding them. You know,
they make PitchCom in order to try to handle this. And yet in these playoffs, I still see Aaron Judge on second base going, it's a fastball.
Yeah.
It's a fastball. Yep. Okay. So we're still stealing signs. Okay. We're just not doing it with the help of technology or whatever. Hey, guess what? I'd do it again. I would do it again. And if I had gone, if you put me in 2017 and you said it guarantees the World Series, guess what? Do it. Okay, as long as we're on the same page here.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got 2 rings. I got 2 rings.
I got that one right here. I got that one right here for you. You see that? You see that?
Thumbnail.
You see that?
That's the got it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So there's a couple here. I got 2 picks back to back, so I don't have to be so specific about which one is number 1. And so I'm not gonna necessarily stick Houston here.
Okay. Now we are going 5, correct? We started that last week. We're going 5.
Yes, 5.
Gotcha. Okay.
So first, because it's such a memory in my brain, I'm going the Crabtree catch on the sideline to beat
Oh,
Texas in like
okay.
2008?
I didn't think
Because
you
I
would.
remember where I was. I think we talked about that maybe
Yeah.
last week or the week
Yeah.
before. But I'm going with the Crabtree catch there, just because it was. It's iconic.
Yeah.
You can't forget that one.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then I'm going to stick college football. I know that you're not going to take them, but I'm going to stick college football. I'm going with the kick six,
Oh, yeah.
the
Auburn.
Auburn Alabama kick.
Yep. That was huge.
They're not going to keep them off the field tonight.
Yeah, that was a good one.
The kick six lives on.
I had forgotten about that one.
That was Saban had gotten pissed at his kicker that game, and he sent out a different kicker for that kick. Still was a good kick. It was straight. It just wasn't 59 yards.
Yeah.
So,
now if you had the kickers nowadays, he probably hits that. He probably connects.
You know what?
That dude, what, a few weeks ago, kicked a 69-yarder?
In college?
Not in college, but it was in the NFL. I mean, he once
the-
played in college.
The Jags kicker. He was the you know what? I think you were there. He was the kicker for Arkansas whenever the Aggies played Arkansas and it hit the very top of the upright.
Oh,
Do
really?
you remember that?
Yeah.
We were at Carly's wedding.
Yeah.
That was the first wedding day parlay.
Shout out Carly and Chad. We love you.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Y'all already do. Tell your friends. Tell your family.
Bless you. Bless you. Take your mother's phone and subscribe. Buy your son a phone and subscribe. But those are my two. So it's your turn. You get two here.
Well, my next pick is going to be college, but basketball. It's another game I was at. It was the NCAA championship game at NRG Stadium.
I have this on the list.
In 2016, I believe. North Carolina versus Villanova. And Marcus Page of North Carolina hits the most ridiculous 3-point shot to go up by 2, I think, where he like double clutches
in the air,
in the air, off balance, and it hits
a dagger.
And then Villanova calls timeout, draws up probably one of the greatest plays ever. Point guard dribbles it. I was at the game. After Marcus Page hit that shot, we all had these like seat cushions, and everybody threw them. Everybody like threw them.
It was game.
It was game. I mean, it was just
yeah.
And Villanova comes out of timeout. Point guard brings it up. I want to say his name was Gillespie. I could be wrong, but dribbles it up, tosses it to Chris Jenkins at the top of the key, and Chris Jenkins hits the 3 at the buzzer to win.
No hesitation.
No hesitation. Nothing but the net, and probably the greatest.
Zeros on the clock, just like
probably the greatest NCAA championship moment ever, and that was pretty fucking cool to be there.
I love one shining moment, you know.
Yeah.
And there's not a better one shining moment than that one.
Yeah, that is the top one. And if we're gonna stick to college basketball for a minute, U of H, the Cougars are number 1 in the country right now, and they look damn good. They look damn good.
I caught a snippet of their game against Auburn, and I don't know if Auburn reloaded. I don't know if Auburn is the same team that they have been. I don't know if they have the same.
Coach is gone.
I don't know if they have the same 26-year-olds on the court that they had last year. I don't know if they've got a new crop in or if they're any good at all. But what I saw, Houston looks like Houston. They are just a death grip.
Yeah. Well, the difference, and I heard this on talk radio this morning, the difference between this Houston team and the past Houston teams is Kelvin Sampson isn't dealing with the 3-star recruits anymore.
Right.
He's got the 5-star recruits. The guys, the top dogs in high school want to go play in Houston.
You want to go to Houston.
So, make your picks early because they're going to be right back where they were last year. Championship game. I think so.
I'm gonna make a note. I'm gonna make a futures bet right now.
Yeah.
Great.
For my next pick, I'm going to go back to football, and I'm going to pick 2007 Super Bowl, the helmet catch.
Tyree,
Yeah,
that's
Tyree.
on my list as well.
Tyree to beat the
You-
undefeated Patriots in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. And the thing that's underrated about that play is that Eli got clobbered and
Yeah.
somehow got out of it. Probably in today's game, they would have called off the dogs and called it a sack. You know
Probably.
what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you're in the grasp or whatever they want to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, Eli got out of there and made an incredible throw.
Yeah. And then the catch. I
Yeah.
mean, unbelievable. So those are my two picks. I think I remember where I was when that happened.
I know where I was. I was at my I was in my brother's garage.
Yeah.
A noted party garage.
I was 2007. I was in eighth. We were in eighth grade.
That might have been my first time gambling. I think I had money on the squares.
Did you?
I think that was my first Super Bowl squares. I think that was my first sports bet.
That's
I
when
have
the habit started.
my mom's mom, Granny Ree, rest in peace. She was the sweetest. They had a convenience store right down the street where walking distance or ride your bicycle distance. And she took me up there and knows these people who worked there well enough to where we went up there for some snacks or whatever. And she bought a couple scratchers and was handing me the coin to scratch them at the desk. All right. Or at the counter. I'm
Is that
scratching them at
illegal?
the counter.
Can you not do that?
Absolutely, that's illegal.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I always
But you're not going to take a scratcher from an 80-something-year-old lady with
no.
her grandson.
No, but I thought. I mean, I always knew you had to be a certain age to buy them, but I thought anybody could scratch them.
I think that they frown upon it at the very least. It's probably illegal.
Mm.
It's like buying beer in the store and handing it to a child.
Yeah,
You know, they get you for that.
but it could be the same, but it's not the same. You're just scratching. You're scratching.
Did you ever play Hey Mister?
No.
Me neither. Thought there would be a good story there. Okay, I get two picks here. I'm gonna say, crap. Yeah. You know, we're down to the point. You gotta edit your list. I had a plan to take these two back to back, but I don't think that it's valuable to take both. I think I'll just take the one, and I'll take a different one. I'm gonna take the Chris Burke 18th inning walk-off homer against the Braves in the DS.
Dude, I remember that game.
Yeah, I remember because it was before like social media. It was before social media, and it was like we were at a German festival, given that it's Tomball. So we were at a German festival, and the word was you got to get to a TV. We booked it. We booked it to a Chili's or something. To a Chili's. Shout out Chili's. That's exactly where we went.
Shout out Chili's.
It's all coming back to me. We definitely went to Chili's.
All good moments happen at Chili's.
And we probably got there on like the 13th or 14th. You know what I mean? You got to see what's happening.
Yeah.
And what a payoff. What a payoff.
We were in our house on Dover Way near Klein Oak, and I took a long nap during that game. I sure did.
Yeah, fall asleep in the 5th, wake up in the 10th.
In the 16th, and was like, "We're still playing? Oh my god!"
I mean, yeah, that's 2 games. That's 2 games, and you know, we missed out on the playoff baseball this year. Not to make ourselves hurt, but it's good to see extra innings games where the bases are empty.
Yeah,
I understand it's to make the game faster. It's not necessary.
It's not.
It's so
same.
cheap. It's so cheap.
Not the same.
Yes, it's just so cheap to have the runner on.
Play the game the way it's supposed to be played. with sign stealing and starting with nobody on base. I mean,
Thank you.
God damn it.
Thank you. At least this guy gets it.
Yeah.
And so I have a pick that was going to go in the next slot, but I'm going to pivot. I'm going to go with the 2012 A&M at Alabama. Johnny
The Johnny game.
runs into his lineman, bobbles the ball, catches it, turns
Yeah.
around, swope is wide open, touchdown to make it 20-0 in the first.
That's a good one.
The final score was 29-24.
Yeah.
Okay, we did it all in the first and just held on to our butts. I was actually at that game.
Yeah.
I was at that game. It's the only road game I've actually ever been to for college football.
Have you seen I saw it this week, the video of they had a camera on Saban during that play. Have you seen that? Where he's like watching it, and when the ball goes up, he's just like, and then
the one that I'm seeing circulating, and it's partly because of what happened with the Aggies this week when they're talking about Saban's in a press conference, and he's talking about these because this week's SEC slate is like everybody's playing a FCS team or a very, a bad team. Everyone's playing a cupcake.
Yeah.
And somebody asked him if he's excited to see some of the young guys get in there and get to play some. And he says, who says that we're going to be in a position to do that? He said, you guys must have forgot the game against Georgia Southern because we had a defense where probably all of them were suited up for an NFL team. And I think we won a national championship. But they had a D1 quarterback, and they had a scheme, and they ran through us like shit through a tin horn. and it, it's associated with the Clips. It's a triple option team, and they put up 24 or something like that on Bama.
Crazy,
against the best. And I mean, you're talking that stage Bama.
Yeah,
is it's all pros. It's a whole defense of NFL talent.
Yeah, that was Georgia Southern's game. I mean, they had circled that game back in August. I mean, back in June when
Yeah, during the summer in practice, spring practice.
Yeah. They got the schedule and they went. That's the one
we got Bama, boys.
Yeah, we're practicing for that one all year long.
We got Bama. So that's my fourth pick. So your last two.
My last two. Okay. Okay. My next pick is going to be, I know you're an Aggie, but back, I think it was 2005. I mean, we were all Vince Young fans.
It's on the list.
We were all Vince Young fans.
It's on the list.
That Rose Bowl game for the national championship, the drive, that was something else. And he ran it in from how long? Like 20 yards?
It was like
a 10-yard?
It may be a 10-yard. It was probably 20, inside the 10.
20, but when he got in the end zone and that secured the victory, I mean, that was so sweet.
What I think is so cool from that clip and from some other ones I watched, admittedly, this is a big tangent. I'm going on the dirt road here. Today I watched Michael Jackson's 1993 halftime show, and just seeing how close people were either on the field or to the stage.
Yeah.
In that 2005 Rose Bowl, the sideline is packed. They're like lining the end zone. Like the only thing, like they are the out of bounds line. It's nuts because he's in a crowd. As soon as he stops, he's in a crowd. There's no room to do a dance or celebrate. He's in the crowd.
And that game, that victory was so cool because he should have won the Heisman that year. Reggie Bush won it. They were playing Reggie Bush in USC, and it was they had the Heisman ceremony like a week before. It was
fresh.
it was fresh, and so it was just like, okay, you can have that trophy. I'm going to take this one though.
Yeah. And at the same time, the logo on your jacket there had the first pick.
Yeah,
And we were all absolutely convinced as to who that pick was.
yeah.
It was
We thought it was going to be Vince.
Yeah. Yeah.
Vince or Reggie Bush. We did not think Mario Williams, but
no, I don't even.
turned out he had the better career of both of them.
You can.
Reggie Bush.
Do you know where Mario Williams went to college?
Georgia
Southern. Georgia Southern. I have
Georgia?
no idea. I couldn't. Gun to my head, I could not tell you.
I want to say.
I'm gonna look it up now because I'm interested.
I want to say Georgia something. I could be wrong.
Holding.
Georgia Tech.
NC State.
NC State. Okay.
Wolfpack.
Wow. Okay. Not on my radar. Would have not got that.
And that makes me think because Amobi Okoye, I think that's where he went too.
Yeah.
Amobi Okoye.
Who was our GM that year?
Isn't it? It wasn't Rick Smith. It was before Rick Smith.
Yeah.
Right? Was it Drayton McLean? That name's sticking out in my head.
No, I don't think so.
Who is that? He went to Amobi Okoye went to Louisville.
Anyway, I saw it was today. After that pick the Texans made, he went had a press conference in Houston the next day. He goes, if you're going to be pissed off at me. Don't be pissed off at Mario. You be pissed off at me.
It was Charlie Casserly.
Charlie Casserly. That was it. And then he went on to be the GM for the Packers, I think.
Yeah, he served until that year. He left then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well, he was not. He didn't leave. He was dismissed.
Right. Well, because many thought he botched the number 1 pick and we didn't make the playoffs that year.
And Rick Smith was his successor.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that was David Carr's last year too, because he was on. That was the whole thing. We're gonna replace.
Yeah, it was time with Vince.
Yeah. So. Yeah, what a time to be alive.
Yeah, the Dom Capers era.
The Dom Capers era. Yeah.
The offensive coordinator that I can remember my dad just railing on Dom Capers.
Dom Capers then went and was the defensive coordinator for the Packers.
Yeah, he was fired and replaced by Kubiak.
Yeah, that's what happened. Okay. Okay. So my last pick.
It was Vince. Hold on, I got to write Rose Bowl because we got very far off the path, as expected. Okay, pick 5.
My last pick, and I haven't had an Astros one, so I'm going to go ahead and pick one here. When he said the 18th inning game, I was going to pick Jeremy Pena versus.
That's where I was going to go back to back with those two.
The 18th inning, but I'm not going to do that because.
Oh.
Because this moment secured a championship for us that same year. And it is Chaz McCormick and his catch
off the wall
in Philly to save, what was it, game 5? It was game 5?
Yeah. Game 5.
So,
all the momentum.
Yeah, word has it. I haven't been to Philly anytime recently and ever in my life, but word on the street says that Chaz Print is still out there on the track. So,
Chaz is no longer with the organization, but that moment truly does live forever.
Yeah.
The name of that play is the bank robbery.
The bank robbery. I love it.
Right. Whenever you said the clincher for that World Series, I thought that you were going to take Alvarez launches.
And this game has just been turned upside down.
Yeah. Really great call.
What was the call? You say it better than I do.
Yeah, it was. What, it was a high drive center field. Veerling's back. This game is turned upside down. And the guy like with his like necklace, he's like,
yeah. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, great moment. Freaking Valdez Framber was out of the dugout giving him a hug before he hit first base.
Yeah.
Framber pitched his ass off that game. By the way, that was such good Framber.
Yeah.
That's prime Framber. I don't know that you'll ever see that again.
That was such a good
That World
championship
Series
run.
had everything, man.
Well, we already talked about the cheating scandal, but Houston needed that one to validate the whole dynasty. You know, we needed that second chip.
That's the capper.
Yeah,
and
I don't think it's done. I'm not saying the dynasty's over.
Second ever World Series no hitter. Okay,
Yep.
one was by one man who threw a perfecto in the World Series, and then the only other one is our entire team coming together and getting one.
Game 3, right?
4.
War?
3 is when Game 3 is when Lance McCullers gave up like 4 home runs.
Oh yeah.
So back against the wall, it was 2-1. Need the game.
Yeah.
And then we go combined no hitter.
Yeah.
When you need the game, you know what works out really good is if you don't give up any hits.
Yeah.
And then Game 5 was a white knuckle ride. That the Chas McCormick game was as intense a game. That's when Yuli got hurt and Mancini had to play first.
Yeah.
And Montero came in, Presley came in.
Yeah.
I mean, and they both pitched the night before. But
Yeah.
that was an absolutely crazy game.
You could argue, was it that Game 5, where Mancini had that catch right when he came in
At
right
first base?
Yeah, that's a tough thing to do.
And it was it was down the line. It was a triple that probably wins the game otherwise.
Yeah.
Incredible.
He played on the team for about 4 weeks.
Cup of coffee. And I think in the playoffs he was like maybe like 2 for 25 and had a sac fly.
He was horrible.
Didn't matter.
Didn't matter.
He got a hit in Game 6 and he had that play in Game 5.
Yeah.
And he was in the parade.
Yep. You got a ring. Thank you for your service.
Hasta la vista.
Get out of here.
I'm going to. I'll bring us back. That's the bank robbery. Man, I remember. That's a good poster. I got to get that poster. The print in the warning track.
Yeah,
and he's a Philly kid.
Yeah,
Chaz is a Philly kid, so he did that.
He grew up a Phillies fan.
He did that in his dojo.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty nasty.
You know, that's got to be so tough to do. You know,
what, to kill your own team?
Well, yeah. I mean, you dream your whole life. I mean, Chaz probably dreamt his whole life of playing in the major league.
Making that catch for the Phillies.
Making that catch for the Phillies in the World Series, and then he
sorry about it
against the Phillies.
Sorry about it.
I'm sure he's over it, but I mean, that's just got to be a weird moment. It's like,
his brother was probably pissed.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for you. Great catch, but how dare you? How dare you do that?
Yeah.
My last pick.
Philly's been cursed since then.
They the way that they got eliminated this year,
bad
on a simple ball back to the pitcher and he boots it and then he airmails the catcher, is, I mean, nightmare stuff.
And
nightmare stuff.
Now they're talking about trading Bryce Harper. See that?
Are they? No, I didn't.
Yeah.
He probably has a full no trade. He probably could choose his spot.
Well, I remember seeing a quote like when those rumors came about, and he's just like, that's why I left the Nats, because I was constantly in trade talks and I didn't want to be a part of it. And so I came to an organization that valued me, yada, yada, yada.
They won the World Series the year you left.
True.
And
I don't want to talk about that.
No, neither do I. In his introductory press conference with the Phillies, he said that he was excited to bring a championship to Washington. And he was like, "Oh, I mean, sorry, I meant Philadelphia. Sorry, the real birthplace of America, the initial capital, of course.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. And then prophecy comes true, and we won't
Yada,
hash
yada.
that one. The only thing I'll say about that World Series, and it's not even about the World Series, it's that Juan Soto was not even 21. And so they're
20 years
popping
old.
champagne, and he has like an apple cider. And he's like,
You know how we know that he was only 20 years old? Is because Joe Buck.
they wouldn't shut the hell up about him being 20 years
Every
old.
3 minutes for 7 games.
The 20-year-old right fielder,
Yeah.
this young phenom who's 20. Fly ball to the 20-year-old right fielder.
Yeah. The entire series.
I heard Joe Buck talking about it because he hates that he does it, but it's true that he does it. Every home run, it's fly ball right field, back at the wall. It's always back at the wall. There's just no. He throws his fastball, and that's all he's got. Back at the wall. That's all he's got.
You think he misses calling baseball?
I think that he did call, or he was going to go call like a Cardinals game or something like that, because that's where he's from.
Yeah.
And the game that he was supposed to call had like tornado warning, rain out conditions, and he was like, "I guess that's a sign. I don't call baseball anymore."
Don't call it.
I don't think he probably misses it, but is glad he doesn't do it.
Yeah. I miss Joe. I miss
my
Joe.
last pick. If you miss Joe, just watch Monday Night Football with Troy.
Yeah.
He starts to come and then he pulls out. Man, he's never seen a hole that big in his life. Aikman just walks himself into all of them. And he does the thing where he's like, and you got this guy here, and this guy here, and you got this big guy here.
Oh my God. That was good. That was good.
Thanks. It's not my joke. My fifth pick. It may have been Joe Buck on the call. I have no idea. I'm gonna bring us to the Houston football team here. JJ Watt's tip pick 6 against the Bengals for our franchise's first playoff victory.
That is a moment. I was trying to think of Texans moments earlier, and I was like, shit, we don't have one.
There's not a lot of them, but
that's the one.
And I remember watching that game in an airport. We were watching that game on our way back to Houston, and we were sitting at the gate watching that game on the TV. And so if the flight's going to Houston, everyone around you is a Houstonian.
Yeah.
And so we're going nuts in like the Utah airport or something like that. That game was really good. And that was Yater's. That was Yater's are gonna Yate.
Yep. We were at his first start that year against the Falcons. Remember that?
Yes.
We were.
I do.
We were at that game.
I just remember that we had a really good angle for like a play action bomb to Andre. He threw it like right at us.
Yeah. And when he checked in, the whole crowd was saying, TJ. And I was like, yeah.
Oh, you know what else happened at that game? We're leaving. You, me, and Taylor are in the back seat. My dad's driving. And this guy, as we're leaving the parking lot, he's waving at us, and we all kind of look at him, and he goes, "Hey, bag of weed." He wants us to buy a bag of weed. We're like,
I don't remember that.
No, thank you. It's my dad right there. So we're good.
I do not remember that.
It was funny because he wasn't like, "Do you want to buy?" or anything like that. He goes, "Hey, bag of weed."
Man.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we didn't get that bag.
Do you have any honorable mentions?
Well, the Pena 18th inning was one of them. I can run you through the rest. The Beast Quake, the Marshawn run against the Saints. You know, if we were from somewhere else, that would have made it. You know, if you were a Seattleite,
Yeah.
the Devon
T-Max 13 and 35.
13 and 35, the Devin Hester kick return to open the Super Bowl. Have let's see, there was one more that I just the onside kick, the Saints onside kick.
And you couldn't even do that in today's rules.
Nope, they've messed up the game.
They really have.
You know what they say in England, all the because they're talking about soccer. I won't call it football, but they're talking about soccer, and they have their eloquent accents and everything. And what they say is, "Game's gone. The game's gone."
The game's gone.
So whenever you talk about the surprise onside is dead, game's gone. You know, Georgia did it. Georgia did it this weekend.
Yeah.
They had Texas down 11 in the fourth, and they were like, "Okay, it's time to come back." Nope, surprise onside kick. Game's gone.
The game's gone.
I'm excited for that game, but it's in 2 weeks. It's not my opponent this week, so
Yeah.
I will not be talking about it.
You know who is our opponent this week? In 2 days.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, when this podcast drops,
it'll be
we got Texans are back to 500. We're 5-5. We are firmly in the playoff hunt.
Yeah, and we're sniffing around.
And we're
sniffing around.
We got the Buffalo Bills coming into town on Thursday. Bills Mafia meets Mills Mafia.
I saw that Buffalo was actually the first start of Mills' career was against Buffalo. Yeah. I don't think it went very well, just given what I think the team was at that point.
So it's revenge game.
It's Davis Mills' revenge game.
And you know what? This is not a scary Buffalo Bills team. It isn't last year's Buffalo Bills team, where if they came in last year under these circumstances, I'd be like, oh, shit.
We beat them last year under different circumstances, but we still beat them last year.
Yeah, but this year they can either light you up for 40 or struggle and only put 13 up.
They also have a subpar defense. Not that we're going to light them up, but and I love that everyone around the league recognizes that we're the number one defense in the league and that it's like not a question as to who is the best defense.
Yeah.
Like they know that we're going to get after them.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big test for number 39. To'o is going to have to pull his weight because I already see what happens where if Will and Daniil, which is the first time I've said it correctly on the podcast, if Will and Daniil
not Danielle,
not Danielle, if they push the edges and Josh gets to the outside, a linebacker has to take him, and he's going to stiff arm Henry in the face.
Yeah, he's going to scramble all game.
I mean, last game he completed what against us? He completed 9 of 30 passes or something like that. It was something ridiculous. It's like 13 of 30. And we had him, we had that game and it was defensive. So we have to play our game. We have to force them to play our game. We're wearing battle reds.
Thank you.
I need a win in these battle reds because last year is when we had Detroit on the ropes. And that's a game we should have won. But I don't hate the spot. I'd love to have CJ, but I will say I know who gets fed a lot more whenever Davis is playing.
Yeah,
and it's Nico.
Yeah,
Nico has had his best 2 weeks of the season. These last 2 weeks,
he finds Nico, and
he understands that's the key. And maybe they're scheming it up differently for Davis. They shouldn't. They should be scheming CJ the same way.
Yeah.
It should still be make it simple or whatever you want to call it.
And Yeah, we want CJ's our quarterback. We want him back healthy, but I think him coming off the concussion, it being a shorter week, Davis is the right move here. Even if CJ had passed the concussion protocol on Sunday or Monday or whatever it was,
I agree with you.
I probably would still roll with Davis just because he's loose, he's fresh. I mean, he's got
If you're gonna get a mini buy, you know what I mean? You get the mini buy after this, where you have 3 extra days of recovery,
and
and
you got a big division opponent
yeah.
after the mini bye, so that's CJ can start preparing for the Colts tonight.
Is that a home game?
No,
No,
it's away.
even better, even better.
Yeah,
As far as getting CJ prepared,
yeah.
I'm okay with that.
I don't know. The game after that is the
The
Chiefs,
Chiefs.
which will also be a big game. I don't know if that one's at home or not.
It's on the road because we always play them in Arrowhead.
Yeah,
The last time that we played them at home was when Davis was the quarterback, and we took them to overtime whenever they were
that's right.
the Super Bowl winners.
That's right. That's right.
I saw before the news of CJ, whenever CJ was the what do you say, projected starter, the Vegas line was Texans plus 3.5. It's now Texans plus 6. So they're saying that the Bills are going to win by a touchdown or something similar to that.
Yeah.
I'll be betting the Texans. I
Yeah.
will. I'll be betting Texans plus 6, and I think that the whole world is going to bet the Bills. So that's why
we're gonna put the league on notice. We're gonna put the league on notice this week. We're gonna be talked about Friday morning on all the national stations because they got nothing else to talk about. They're gonna be like, are the Texans for real? Are they gonna be
have they recovered?
Have they weathered the storm? We were the last team to. I saw something. We were 11-5 after the last time we finished. We started 0-3 and made the playoffs. What a hell of a run we had! That
was Deshaun. That was Deshaun.
Yeah, we went 11-2 the rest of the way. That's crazy.
Yeah, insane. I was doing a little exercise in my prep.
Who says we can't do it again?
Apparently, I prep for this podcast. The records that CJ has put up is 10-7 and 10-7. Okay, you're at 5-5.
Yeah.
So on this schedule, can you find 5 more wins? You've got Buffalo at Indy at Kansas City, home for the Cardinals, home for the Raiders, at Chargers, home for Indy. So if you take,
at least got 2 wins there.
Call it Cardinals and Raiders. There's 2. So then you need 3 of Buffalo, Kansas City, Los Angeles Chargers, and the Colts twice.
I say you probably split the Colts games.
Okay, so that's 3.
That's 3, and then so you got.
So you need either Buffalo, KC, and LA. You need 2. You need 2 of those.
Where's the LA game? At home?
No.
You
know what? They dropped one to the Jags this last week, and I mean they dropped it bad. It was 35-6.
They did.
I don't understand. This league is,
it's a funky season. It's a funky season.
You know what? If you went to bed
are what 8-2? I could not even tell you one good game.
It's so boring. So boring.
Yeah. God.
And I mean, what? The Lions are 6-4. The Bears are 7-3.
Yeah. Ooh, can we talk about the Bears real quick?
You're a closet Bears fan, yeah?
I'm a closet Bears fan. Very closeted.
They're your NFC minor rooting interest.
Yeah. Do you know who the backup quarterback is?
I do.
For the Chicago Bears. Who is
his
that?
Name is he's not the direct backup, he's the emergency backup, but his name's Case Keenum.
Right.
And
Right.
he's in the room giving counsel to
Right.
young Caleb.
Right. Who is having his best season? Houston.
And OC has a lot, or Ben Johnson certainly has a good amount to
Certainly.
do with this.
Certainly. But on the sideline, you know who's talking in Caleb's ear. Head coach is busy doing other stuff. Case is wrapping his arm around Caleb, and he's telling him things that he needs to look out for, and how to manage the game. Cal, bring him back. I want to see Case Keenum in the coming years be the quarterback's coach for the Houston Texans, and
Why stop there? Yeah.
and then slowly make his way up to maybe
What?
head coach someday. I don't know.
Hey, he up until this last season or something like that, he led college record books in passing yards.
Yeah,
It was the offense. It was an air raid offense. They threw the ball 50 times a game.
yeah.
But if you're telling me he doesn't know how to scheme up an open route 20 yards down the field, he damn sure does.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He
But
damn sure does.
get his coaching career started in Houston as a quarterback,
And never let
coach,
him leave.
and never let him leave, and lock him in there. And then if he's ready to take the next step, you promote him to offensive coordinator. And if he's looking for a head coach job, I'm sorry, I've always preferred an offensive-minded head coach. So
I think that we talked about it. Did we talk about it last week about how what you need to find is a failed head coach who has a particular side of the ball,
yeah,
like Spagnuolo or Kingsbury, somebody who they don't want to go try head coaching again.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the I mean that's what makes the Chiefs special. They don't have to worry about their DC running off.
No.
What I was gonna say, I just remembered it. If you went to bed every night last year, and while you were saying your prayers, you said, "And Lord, please let the Texans hang with the Ravens and the Chiefs next season." Your prayers have been answered because we're all 5-5.
So true. So true. Would have liked it if we were all like 8-2 or something like that, but
That would have been sweet.
I'll take what I can get.
You need to be more specific with your prayers. That's
Exactly. Maybe
mean,
next year.
I think that it's time is a flat circle. Isn't that what they say?
Yeah.
Because look at the teams on top. You've got Denver, Indy, and you've got the Steelers, who still lead their division, I believe. And who's the other one?
Barely.
So you have Steelers in the north. You have Indy in the south. You have the west is Denver.
Yeah. And then
and the Bills. No, the Pats. That's where I was going. That's where I was going.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're back. This is just Brady, Peyton, Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
All over again.
Yeah. I mean, we're back to 2008. But
bring me Jay Cutler,
look
the
at
pride of Vanderbilt.
Look at those teams, though. If the Texans could get in with that defense, if they can just get in the playoffs, they could really make some noise. If they're finding their groove late is the key to success. We've seen it happen before. If they do string off here, let's say 5, if they go 5-2 the rest of the way and finish the season 10-7,
you're probably in.
You may win the division. Who knows?
Indy would have to fall off because they're 8-2. So you're getting a wild card spot. Probably.
Yeah. Didn't they start off 7-0 though? So
I mean, no, they weren't undefeated for that long. They lost to the Rams in week 5 or something like that.
Okay.
But if you take both from Indy, that goes a long way.
A long way.
That goes a really long way.
Then they just got to slip up maybe once.
You know what all of those teams, the ones who lead the division right now, have in common? They're not playing a first place schedule. Okay? That goes a long way. This Texans schedule, we looked at it in the offseason going, oh boy.
Yeah.
This is, I mean, it's loaded. It's loaded. Whenever and first off, your draw so you have to play a full division from your conference and a full division from the opposite conference.
Yeah. And we got
So we have both Wests. We have the AFC West and the NFC West. So, I mean, you're talking Rams, Niners, Seahawks are all probably playoff teams or knocking on the door. I'm
Yeah.
glad we beat San Francisco. Holy moly. We that's maybe our best game of the season so far. And then you play Denver, KC, and the Chargers, and you get the Raiders for free. So
Yeah.
tough sketty.
And the teams we played coming out, like starting the season off, was brutal. We had the Rams, we had the Bucks.
Yeah, Rams, Bucks, and Jags to start, and we should have
Yeah.
probably. I mean, you can.
You can make a case for all three of them that we should have won.
Yes, we caught Baltimore at a very good time. We
Yeah.
got very lucky with that
Yeah, we did.
because we were doom and gloom. We were saying we're going to be 1-4 at the bye,
Yeah.
and we managed to stave that off. Anyway,
Baltimore's another team that is probably going to get in, and they're hot. Bold prediction would not prediction, but would not be surprised if Texans Ravens AFC Championship.
I love the enthusiasm. My hopes are still. I'm not. Get me in. I don't even know if I'm thinking about.
Baltimore's got to get into, but
you know what? At the beginning of the year, what everyone was saying, and it's a funny meme and a joke, is all right, guys. The NFL playoffs are starting. We go live to NRG on Saturday at noon. Okay, I would take that 100 times out of 100 right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me that first slot.
ABC special at Saturday at 3:30.
Give it to me.
Yeah.
Please, I'll take it.
With not even Troy and Troy.
I think it was NBC. I think it's Tirico and
is it
Collinsworth? It might be.
It used to be
because it's Saturday.
Okay.
But yeah, I would take that in a heartbeat right now. I need to see the offense evolve in order to give myself any kind of hope that we can get there and then do something once we're there.
Did you see the update on Joe Mixon?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you put it in quotes because that's exactly what it deserves.
It's not an update. He goes, well, it's he's progressing, sort of.
Some days are good and some days are not as good.
And then
look, I'm not trying to be vague, but you'll know something when we know something.
And, just come out and say it, Nick. He ain't coming back this year. Just tell us.
It would be great if he just walked out of the tunnel one day, but it's not like you can surprise us. He's got to come off of the list.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Tuffy could use him. Could really
use him.
Could really use him. Really bad.
Chubb has a rejuvenation of his youth, and
no, we just have to maintain this Woody. We just have to keep this Woody going.
We're riding the Woody.
We have to.
We gotta ride the Woody.
You gotta.
Not be cocky. We just gotta ride the Woody.
Don't get cocky. Ride the Woody. All right. I think we have an episode title.
There we go. Game Day Chug.
Like, subscribe,
follow,
hit the bell, follow. Hey, you know what? I got a little bit of a gripe, and I know Twitter is Twitter. Okay, I know that at any given time you could get 10 followers and them all be bots.
Yeah.
Okay,
but we've been hovering around 200 for a while now.
I put out a tweet yesterday saying we're at 198. Who's gonna get us the 2? Okay, this morning 196.
I saw that too.
Wrong way.
Somebody said, "Oh, this guy."
So please be a friend, tell a friend, download Twitter, make an account, and follow us.
You don't have to just watch us chug beers. You can chug beers too.
We do other stuff.
We do other stuff, you know.
Not really.
But you can join in on the fun. Send
If
us
you
a
chug a
sub.
beer, we will post your chug.
Yeah. To our 196 followers.
And it averages, 46 viewers per chug, probably. I feel kind of weird being out of baseball season and not chugging 5 to 6 times a week. It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
But
the Rockets' schedule has been very friendly to me so far this year. We have not had any back-to-backs. So
you did one on Sunday, and you did one for both. And I'm
did
not going to fault you for doing one for both.
I did one for both. I only had one.
Whenever I saw that, I was like, well, I'm glad we made it through. I was at church, so I was out of commission for the Texans one, and I also didn't do it for the Jacksonville game, and we won. So a little bit of superstition said don't do it. But then the Rockets game was that night, and I was like, hey, why not? And I picked a really good one.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I did it.
Good.
Now, did it get more than one like? No. But you could give it a like if you, viewer, who's still here at the 116 mark, if you like it, that'll double our likes. Okay.
And then others will like it.
Can you imagine starting the wave?
Start the wave.
Hey, I didn't put it on the I didn't put it like on our doc here, but Florida man did send me a photo in the shirt.
Oh yeah.
And guess what? He ripped the arm with a bicep. He ripped the arm with a bicep.
Wow.
Okay. Bam.
Bam. Look at it.
Thank you, Florida man.
Thanks, Florida man.
Thank you.
Sorry
about your Lions, Florida man.
If we could cue ZZ Top's Bad Nationwide, we would.
I'm bad. I'm
nationwide.
Okay, I'm gonna give you no, I'm gonna give you the choice of the regular intro outro. This is a podcast, which hasn't been played, or we do the jazz that we did to begin. But I'll leave it up to you.
Go with the OG. We'll close it off with the original.
Okay, I'm going to I'm gonna crack one for this because the energy requires it.
This is all I have left. I gotta make a store run this week.
Well,
tomorrow.
I still have you gotta chug tomorrow. I'm still on party beer. I'm still on daughter's party beer.
You know what? I think I still have some camping beer that's just been sitting in camping
stank
melted ice.
Oh, it's stanky now. For the record, that was at the same time as the Red River shootout. So
yeah,
it's like week 6. It's like 6 weeks ago. Fun.
It's sitting in the garage.
You know what? I want you to drink one of those tomorrow.
Oh, well, all right. Yeah, it's free. Let's go.
Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for listening to the Game Day Chug podcast, episode 15. Look how far we've come.
We love you. Bye.
Adios, amigo.
Now. Bye.
H-Town, Horns down.